Essence Fest. And guess what? We got answers. How?
Monica, and today I'm the special guest editor for Essence, and it is going to be an incredible episode. Now, y'all know I don't play about my city, and I do not play about my girls. Now, this person is so special.
Okay, so today kicks off the first leg of Essence Fest. As a lot of Black American women have been detailing that they've kind of separated themselves from Essence, and it no longer represents them. It used to be a Black publication. You don't even see any of the damn books in the grocery store anymore. No more magazines. They've kind of got out of the magazine business, which a lot of publications have. We're going mostly to a digital stance, just an internet website. But Essence changed hands, and it's went into the hands of I believe he's Nigerian. They're the former owners of Shea Butter, which they sold off to Unilever, which now Shea products aren't the same anymore. They're actually a watered down, concerning actually product now, because it's in the hands of white people that are known alter the product for profit, you know. So here we are. Essence, which used to be a black owned publication in here in the United States, now it's a watered down version of it. Now it's a African's playground. Do you think it's going to be a success today, or will it be a flop like the previous years? There's been some questions of debt that's still owed from the previous year. A lot of vendors, a lot of placeholders that were out there are actually suing Essence for unpaid debt, or actually a decline in sales from actually attending the event and being attached to it. So let me know. We're gonna kind of monitor this over the next 24 to 48 hours just to see how it goes. As I looked onto the internet and the website, they got an extensive lineup of artists. I seen Patti LaBelle, T.I., Lotto, Monica. I believe Tiana Taylor's there. They kind of got a hold of some of these celebrities that aren't aware, or maybe really don't care. Just like BET, same thing. Viacom owns BET. If you looked at the ownership tree of BET, you'd be like, damn, why is that even named Black Entertainment Television anymore? These are whitest white of white, real white. So you let me know if we as black folks are making too much of this, or is it time to just officially delineate and start separating everything and anything that's not attached to us properly, not respecting us and not staying in tune with us. That's the real big problem. So you let me know. The comment bar is there for you to tell me I'm wrong or right. I've been wrong before. Please like and subscribe if you are in tune with this content, and let's watch this channel grow.
Claim against Essence. And at this point, it's just like, when does it end? But also still very tuned in. So Wingo was like, when y'all were doing all that stuff that people didn't like, doing this Pan-African vibe, getting Target on board, I wasn't even at this company. But y'all asked me not to say anything until Essence ended. So now the people think it was me, even though I had already stepped down. Wow, Richard Lou Dennis all over this. Of course, let's make the woman take the ball and not correct the narrative behind it. We've seen it all too many times, but I gotta get back to work.
And no, it wasn't that woman, but there was a woman that was still in charge of Essence, mostly doing a lot of the work that Caroline Wenger is usually over. So no, it wasn't Caroline, it wasn't that woman, but there was a woman still in charge. It just wasn't the former head, Caroline Wenger. And that's what Caroline is saying now. She said there was a whole blow up last year over Essence Fest, and she's the one that got blamed for it because the owner of the company didn't clear things up soon enough as it was going on to let people know that she was no longer involved with the company. Let's be clear though, the fallout wasn't over no man or woman war. It was about Black Americans being disrespected and replaced at an event that's based on our culture. And Caroline Wenger, Rich Dennis, and the chairwoman that was running the show last year, they're all African. But Caroline, she's Kenyan. And basically, she's pointing the finger right now at the Liberians. Rich is Liberian, the chairwoman, she's Liberian too. So no, this is not about a female-male war. It was a diaspora situation going on. They had the Jollof versus Jambalaya situation. That was a mess, and it really rubbed Black Americans the wrong way. Well, now the Africans from Essence, they're fighting each other. You gotta remember, they're not all the same people either. But they're fighting each other, and Caroline is saying it's all their fault, not hers. They've destroyed her image and ability to make money by making her take the fall when she wasn't the one involved with Essence Fest 2025. And I already told y'all that Caroline wasn't around last year. Yeah, she came out a while ago and told everybody she had nothing to do with it. That's why they had this woman right here out doing the press instead of Caroline. So Caroline is now suing Essence. She's suing Sundial. She's blaming them for not letting the people know that she was not the one running the show last year.
Listen, the way Caroline Wanga said that her company went down, her personal company went to $0 annually. I'm about to read you how much money she said she lost after the Essence Festival blowout, okay? So it says right here, I'm putting this up on the screen, for a deal with African Brain Trust, there was a deal for about $15,000 that she lost. She supposedly lost. It also reads that a deal with Neil Corporation, she lost a deal for $29,250. Dollar Tree, $40,000. Fashion Week, $15,000. Cedar Valley, $15,000. Phoenix Fashion Week, $15,000. TED Next, or TED Next, this was not a monetary one, but the global exposure, she said, it was worth $100,000. And then there was Haiti Heritage Center, which she said that deal was lost, and that would have brought her in $20,000.
Wow, so you had African and Caribbean businesses and organizations lined up to pay Caroline to do exactly what, who knows? But they were all lined up to pay her tens of thousands of dollars, and everybody backed out following the bad publicity from the Essence Fest fallout last year. She even had deals lined up with American corporations too. Now, you know she came from Target. She used to be over their DEI program years ago, but she's been using her melanated status in America to act as a liaison between Black Americans and these American corporations like Dollar Tree and Target. They've been paying the big money to her.